All right, everyone. I think it's Dokkan time. How's everyone doing today? How y'all doing? I am currently trying to get through this pet and battle bullcrap. How's everyone's weekend going? Let's see here. Who do we got here in the chat? We got Bringer, AJB, Snell, Adam. How y'all doing? What's up? Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw in some other stuff here. Thank you for all of the new subs that are popping up on the channel there. I try to wait it out for the alerts to go through so it's not popping up constantly while I'm talking, but it's just bound to happen. I can't really turn this off. It's just a feature. I have no control. Just like my life. I have no control over my life. Zamasu. Fortunately, I don't have any other Zamasus or Goku Blacks, so I'll just have to use... I'll just use whatever I have. That's fine. I do not like Pet and Battle. I hate this game mode. Every single... For the last... Literally the last 3 freaking series, I've ended up with just one bloody freaking card missing every single time. It's so infuriating. It's so infuriating every single time. I'm just one card short. Cue Yu-Gi-Oh! Theme song. Oh crap, I gotta burn some stamina. And just go ahead and burn off some of this stamina since it's full. I wasn't worrying about the stamina for a little bit. Then 10th anniversary went over and I could just burn it easily. The drop rate for the gold orbs in area 38.6 is absolutely abysmal. Yes, oh definitely. It is abysmally terrible. The drop rate for the for a lot of the story equipment, for the Dokkan Quest story equipment, anytime you can get story quest equipment, they are just, I don't know what they decided to do, but they just decided like, hey, you can grind this easy, so you could just, yeah, it's rough. You miss Nadade Village? You miss Nadade Village, or do you miss training in the clouds more? Which one, Bringer? Which one do you miss more? How you doing, by the way, Adam? What's up? I was kind of really having a hard time thinking if I was actually going to stream Dokkan or not tonight. I didn't really know if I wanted to. There's not much to do in Dokkan right now. If you've been caught up on all of the Dokkan stuff through 10th anniversary and so forth, there's not much to do. There's not much to do. We're in a little bit of a slow period, which is fine. And the content's not too hard. A lot of the red zones that they just threw out for Dragon Ball is actually not that it's not that painful. I mean, they're still challenging for sure, but like by comparison of like the 10th anniversary stuff, it's not that bad. Stream on my other channel if there's nothing to do on Dokkan. Unfortunately, I don't got no following over there or anything, and I gotta make sure I still pop up over here, you know. I mean, I still want to be on this channel and stream, and want to play other Dragon Ball games, of course. I do have plans for that, of course. It's all about execution, planning, editing, etc., etc. You're actually holding off on the latest red zone to give me more to do? I do not blame you whatsoever. I do not blame you whatsoever. Yeah, I do really need to go ahead and link level a little bit more. I really slacked off on the whole link leveling thing, especially during 10th anniversary. I probably wasted quite a few stamina bars, and by few I mean dozen stamina bars. Link level grinding, of course, while I still could. But if you're not subbed, go over. Yeah, if y'all want to go see me play random games on my other play-in channel, by all means, go over, hop over there. I think it was a couple weeks ago we were playing Repo with some of the Zero and a couple buddies. We had some good fun time over there. I typically just play a lot of multiplayer games over on the play-in channel at this point right now. That will change over time, of course. You know, if I ever get more time. That's always the problem, right? It's making time to do things. Is Beerus ever going to get that last link? I have been trying to link level this Beerus forever. Like, I'm this close to just giving him that last link level. He's at level 9 on one of his links. It's not even a link I think that he uses either. I think that's the worst part. Like, it's not even a link that I have to worry about. It's just bugging the crap out of me. Let me go see what link that was. He's been sitting, he's been just chilling for so long. I gave up on him a couple times. Yeah, the Innocence. He's rarely ever gonna have that link ever going off. I just... It's the only one that he doesn't have for link level 10. I can still use him without caring. It's a literal 0.5 attack % difference. I'm not using him for damage. But every time I try to link level him and he just never wants to get that link up. Never does. Never ever does. Oh, did I not collect my rewards? I did not. Forgot to collect my dailies. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I completed the red zone for Dragon Ball Saga pretty quick. Like, it was pretty easy. Like, the fights weren't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. It's just 4 youth. Don't get me wrong, like, 4 youth sounds like a difficult mission, and it depends on what you have, of course. But, I mean, let's be real. Youth has gotten a huge buff over time, so it's not too difficult to get that mission done, of course. At least not in my opinion. I would say the Dragon Ball Seeker mission was probably the hardest thing about it. Not everybody has Dragon Ball Seekers to be running in there, especially 4 at one time. Like, unless you got, like, Bunny Bulma. You got Bunny Bulma, and you use some of these free-to-play dodge or die kind of units. It's just pretty much Goku and Glorio that are the really big Dragon Ball Seekers. Actually, you know what? I take it back, because freaking... Isn't the Great Ape Vegeta? Yeah, Great Ape Vegeta is a Dragon Ball Seeker, so he's pretty good. And Path to Power Kid Goku ZZA was actually really good. Like you said, Bringer. What's up, Xeno Vegeta? How you doing? But yeah, it wasn't too terrible of a red zone. It's actually kind of casual, in all honesty, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm really fine with these kind of casual red zones. I have no issue with these. Some of them can throw you off, of course. You know, you got stuns and seals, and I think there's always a locking stage. There's always a locking stage. Have I not finished these? No, I did finish them. Oh, I just didn't finish all of them on their extra missions. That's what I haven't bothered to do. School's been busy. Had lots of tests. Got you. School's important. Make sure you get it done. That's definitely more important than watching my stream. But appreciate you. They never need to make another Festival of Battles. I completely agree. They do not. I still have not finished it completely. I still have not finished this. Hey, Kramit, dude, you did not need to donate $10. Holy crap sticks. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Evening, Joe. Hope all is well, sir. And hello, chat. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I'd say all is well. I have a cup of tea, and I got a lemon loaf right here that's made by Mrs. Saiyan, and I'd say we're doing pretty good. I'd say it's a good chill time. How are you doing, Kramit? How you doing, dude? You streamed a Festival of Battles in a server? Got you. Yeah, I want to finish it. It's just, I don't think I can. I don't think I have the mental fortitude to do it. You come from Thailand? Well, welcome. Took 5 hours, Bringer? Holy crap sticks. 5 hours is insane. Did I not finish Battle Harden? Once again, it's just these random missions. What missions have I not finished? Fused Fighter mission for stage 9. And Full Power for stage 10. Full Power for stage 10, huh? I feel like Daimogoku and Ultra Vegeta 1 could be on Youth, but they're not. Yeah, there's been a weird gray area with that. I'm not really sure what they were doing with that. They've decided to make them on time traveling, which we still have no like actual context of. I think that's the really funny part. Like, there's no context on why they're on that. Like, why are they on time travelers? They're not time traveling. They're space traveling. They're definitely space traveling. So I'm not really sure why they're on the time traveling point, other than the fact that I don't know. Maybe the devs just know something we don't. I have no idea in what context of why they would be on time travelers. It just makes no sense. I mean, they are and are not kids. Their bodies are shrunk down, basically. But yeah, it's a weird grayed out area, you know, because they're classified as mini. And I think that's where they were trying to get around, is that they're minis. I don't know how you classify mini. The only exception to the youth thing is Fu. Well, Fu literally was transformed into a baby and had to yeah. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense, at least for Fu. But yeah, they don't explicitly call them kids in the media. I think that's the problem, is like in all forms of media, like the Daima kids are all called mini. They're always called Mini Goku, Mini Vegeta, Mini Piccolo, Mini. They're never called kids in the media, like for merchandising and advertising. Like they never called them kids. You haven't watched Heroes since it ended. It's kind of a sore spot to be watching Heroes at this point. But yeah, I don't know what the confusion is with Daima. It's a really weird thing, and I'm hoping eventually they clear it up. I really do. I hope they clear it up pretty soon. Any idea what the next banner is? Everyone's under the assumption that it's Cell. Cell could be imperfect, or he could be perfect. Who knows? I think he asked what the next banner is, but definitely, yeah, it'll be the beginning of April. Probably, let's see here. When does the banner end for here? I mean, the discounts end tomorrow, but when does the banner end? Because I don't think we'll have this banner up at the same time as the next one. So this doesn't end. Why are they listing everything except for it? The discounts end on the 31st. The full power packs go off sale on the 3rd. So I would have to assume somewhere around there. Yeah, I said sell because that's what everyone else is saying. That's what everyone else was flocking to. They were flocking to the idea that it's sell because of a quote-unquote leaker. I haven't seen the post myself personally, so I can't say if it's true or not. You never know. The 10th is just so far away. That's my problem, is the 10th is, like, pretty far off. Like, how long is that? The 10th is one... It's already 2 weeks away from now, and we just got the banner a little bit ago. So... Did you post it? You did post it. I take it back. I probably did see it. Just forgot. Oh, and then there is the maintenance. I just went to go look at the news on the Discord channel bringer. I literally didn't see that till just now, though. I forgot about the maintenance. So we could definitely see it next week. We could definitely see it next week. Or at least pop up in the data download. I had to take care of the puppies. The puppers. I call all dogs puppies. It don't matter. Dogs are always puppies. Kind of like kids are always your kids. Okay. You know what? Let's get some of these 10th anniversary missions done since I haven't done them. Might as well. So both the 9th anniversary part 2 without using a support item. Okay. That doesn't seem too terribly. We'll just go ahead and use one of my favorite teams right now. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I think it might have been on the second page. Was it on the second page? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. This is one of my favorite teams to run right now. You know, if there was ever a Glorio to be used, that's the hardest part, is finding a Glorio. I don't want to waste bringers right now, so we're just going to use this rando. Yeah, this is one of my more favorite teams to run right here. Just because I like the support. Your dogs are your kids? Exactly. Exactly. Which one's the easier fight in the 9th anniversary part 2, y'all think? Which one's the easiest? I wouldn't think Gogeta is the easiest. I'm gonna go Gammas. I'm gonna go Gammas. You got the part 1 Vegito from 10th anniversary from Peruga Wish last month. Good, good. That was the best choice you probably could have made if you didn't get them. Wanted to appreciate the how to build guides. That's really helped a lot, and I've been following them for about a year now. Well, awesome. I'm glad they're helping you out, Nebula. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. I'm just glad they helped. That's it. That's all it is. I'm just glad that it helps, you know. That's the whole point. Make sure it helps y'all out. So we got a super attack coming in slot 3. That's fine. We'll be fine. Gogeta, not even close. Well, if I don't get Gamma, if I don't beat the Gammas, I'll go back and fight Gogeta then. How you doing, Dark Link? What's up, dude? Dog lived to 15. She was always my puppy. Yeah, Poochies are always, they're always the puppies. Always the puppers. My friend got me to say puppers all the time. I just kind of like adopted the name calling at that point. You have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and all the neighborhood cats that randomly come to your house. Holy crap sticks. Well, that's good. That's good. Because that means you are friendly to living creatures. That is good. It means you're safe. You are safe. This is the first live you've caught, Nebula? Well, that's okay. I stream every Saturday. Eventually, hopefully in the future, I'll be able to throw out more live streams, but I appreciate you popping in. Don't always have to catch every stream, but I appreciate it when you can. Thank you, dude. Hopefully you're having a good day. Don't force yourself to be here if you can't, if you don't want to. Puppers and doggos. Yep. Your internship break is about to end? Oh, well, you gotta go. Oh, boy. So you're gonna get busy again. Good grief. Dark Link is always on the grind. Always on the grind. Your Super Saiyan 3 AGL... I assume you mean the Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku is only 55%. You couldn't get dupes? Neither could I, unfortunately, but he's still really good at 55%. Just get those link levels up. Hollow. Yo. How you doing, dude? Knowing your dogs while they are trying to sleep so they won't wake you up at 3 a.m. I don't know, man. They might spite you and try to wake you up then. Or they'll just be too tired to wake you up. You're addicted to Persona 3? That's a good game to be addicted to. I'm not gonna lie to you. We love some Persona. I could play a little bit of music. There's some of the Persona music that I can play and not get copyright struck for. You're having a good day, Nebula? That's good to hear, man. Dark Link is always busy. You have no idea. Go back to 4 hours of sleep, man. I don't know how you can survive off 4 hours of sleep alone. Like, you got to take some naps at the very least. If you're not here, you're a sleep bringer. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, if Bringer's not in a Dokkan stream, then he's sleeping. No, you're all good, Nell. What you playing, dude? You were worried he wouldn't do as well at 55%? I can tell you with absolute experience that for the majority of the time that a unit is released, I'm probably rocking that sucker at 55%. I rock a majority of my units at 55% before, like, I rock them at 55. If I can do something with them at 55%, then I know dang well they can do it at Rainbow or with dupes, so. That's how I can gauge a lot of units, like actual what they need in their builds, because I rock a lot of them at 55%, so I can feel out what they're missing, and I can really make a good judgment call on my part to tell you what I think that they need. I rock them at 55 all the time. Reload is goated, Hollow? Yes, it is. Hey, Lightspeed, how you doing, man? Welcome. How you doing, Lightspeed? I feel like we're gonna get supered in that last slot. I could feel the super coming in at the last slot. I wonder what happens if I do this. Huh. I thought it would, like, get rid of it. Maybe you can't get rid of that? Your cats wake you up all the time throughout the night, scratching on the door. See, that's why I let my cat sleep with me. Gotta let them sleep with you, man. My cat just cuddles up to me right on my side. I used to have two. One would sleep on my side, and then another one would sleep, like, right between my legs. Can't tell you I would be warm 100% of the time. What's up, Light? How you doing, man? You've been playing for 24 hours in total, and it's still early game? Yeah, no, that's definitely, you're definitely going to be spending hundreds of hours in Persona. I both agree. I do agree. Technically, the minis should be considered youth. I do think so. I'm not really sure what's going on with the whole Dokkan thing on not making them youth. It would improve the category immensely. You're playing Cars 3, gotcha. You're watching Data Doya. He's a fun one to watch for sure. I used to watch him all the time. W franchise Lightspeed, exactly. You only used your PS4 to watch anime on Netflix? That's fair. I'm assuming this is probably the last phase, considering it's the Gammas. So I'm going to just go ahead and rock this. Most days you gotta wake up at 4 a.m. bringer? Oh my goodness. Are you an early riser naturally, or do you have to force yourself up? You're happy if even to get a 55% unit Dark Link? My STR Beast Gohan is still only 55% Dark Link. He's still only 55%. Even after 10th anniversary. Even after 10th anniversary, my Beast Gohan is still 55%. He's gonna be 55% until he drops out of the meta. I swear to you. He's probably gonna be 55% until he straight up drops out of the meta. Your pets sleep with you, Dark Link. See, that's the thing, is like I counter that by using an AC during the winter time, or the summertime specifically. Though we're fortunate enough that we can afford the increase in the electricity. I mean, we could obviously save some money, and it would be nice, but you know, not everybody has those options, so I totally understand. You know, I never get to see this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Hold on. I never get to see this. I mean, I do, but I don't. I just want to show this active. I like this active. Short and simple. That's all. Just short and simple. Just short and simple. Not the most amazing OST, not the worst, but... Yarp. Yo, freaking... Even if Gamma could super Vegeta right now, there's no way he would kill him. This is probably the strongest that Vegeta can be at any point in time, because he has 80% damage reduction with this Goku on the rotation, and he's got natural guard. Early riser, naturally bringer. Got you. Yeah, I'm not a natural early riser. Not at all. You always wake up between 4 and 5 a.m. for school because your parents sleep through their alarms. I mean, don't get me wrong. Waking up at like 5 in the morning is actually, you know, a good routine. If you can wake up at 5 in the morning, you're awake before the world. You can get up, you can have your cup of coffee, enjoy the silence. That's the only thing I don't like about not being a natural early riser is like, I would love that natural silence. The whole world's still asleep, but you get to see the daybreak, you know? Like, that's some real peace and quiet. Real peace and quiet. But depending on where you live, it's probably still pretty loud. You heard someone walk on a leaf in your headphones? What the fun? And the anniversary said to me, oh, you want Gogeta without pity? Nah, have a Zama. Oh, goodness. Ended up with a rainbow beast? Dang. Well, congrats, Starling. Enjoy the tea time Zamasu for sure. You're at 100 LRs? Nice, Kramit. You have 8 alarms that go from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. for no reason? Yeah. I can't even, like, what is even that statement that I just read? What did I just read? What? I'm so confused. Like, what kind of statement is that? Your body is conditioned to be up at 4 or 5 a.m. mostly because you have to run every day? Dang. You know what? Screw it. Do it now! That's a good KO screen, man. That's a good KO screen. That's a good KO screen. That's a good one. I'm happy I have this go on. I'm so happy I have this go on. He's a fun, good unit. I could listen to that OST all day. I'm not even gonna lie. I could listen to that OST all day. All day. Well, I would say that this was the easier fight for this team. I'm sure Gogeta is easier, but this was like the easiest fight for this team, I feel. I really do feel that. Because, I mean, really, we just had enough physical. We had Double Glorio, we had Gohan, we had freaking Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right there. So, you know, there was just a lot of type advantage in there. I think that was probably what really won that. You're sad you got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta instead of that Gohan? Oof. I mean, I'll be real, so did I. I got that Vegeta twice. Got that Vegeta twice. Peak Dragon Ball. No, but seriously, can someone tell me what the heck Elizabeth from Persona 3 is? You can date her? What is she, huh? I mean... you don't want to know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep playing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. You have that Gohan, but his chance to do additional is painful? It's painful, huh? Why is it painful? Is it just because you only have 55%? All right, let's do 10th part 2. See if we can get through 10th part 2. I don't know if we can get through 10th part 2 with this team or not. I could try. I'm gonna try. Oh, that's right. He's on the second page. Yarp. Excuse me. There we go. It never wants to auto switch to a Glorio. It never wants to switch to a Glorio. Oh, we got Dark Link and Bringer with their Glorios out. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get through this one. This one's going to be a little bit rough. Oh, that's right. There's 3 fights. So if I remember right, the easiest stage right here is supposed to be Goku. Goku is supposed to be the quote-unquote easiest stage here. You're getting sleepy. Gotta watch a few anime episodes and go to bed to catch a stream. Have a good night. All right. Appreciate you, Zeno. Go have a good day and a good night, dude. Appreciate you. Enjoy that anime episode, whatever it is you're watching. That does remind me, I need to catch up on solo leveling so bad. I really do. Hey, Rado, dude. Welcome back. How you doing, man? 16 months. Rado's been a member for 16 months. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Thank you, dude. Easiest by a mile is Goku. Yeah, got you. Let's see if one of my favorite teams can get through this nice and easy. Oh. All right. I gotta say, Vegeta's intro is immensely better than his active. Immensely better. Adam, you did manage to get 2 of that Gohan and 2 of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku somehow, but need to coin Gogeta. Got you. At least you got them, though. I absolutely need to catch up on solo leveling. I know I do. I'm on season 2. I think the episode number is 15 right now. I think that's where I'm at. I'm on like episode 15 or 16, one of the two. I think I might have started episode 15 and then I had to pause. I did hear that the season finale just happened either today or it's happening this weekend, and we don't have a confirmed season 3. Although I haven't read the manga, so I don't know if solo leveling even has the potential to have a season 3. You really, really, really hate Vegeta's design? What's wrong with Vegeta's design? What's wrong with him? What did Vegeta do to you? I mean, other than the fact that he doesn't have guard and only 70% damage reduction and a very absurdly low start-to-turn defense. I mean, what's your point? I like him. You just have to make him work for you. You have to make him work for you. And if you have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he honestly makes up for it a little bit. And that's the reason why I like this team. Because, like, it's double Glorio support. You're giving this Vegeta an absurd amount of extra defense. And you're actually giving him that extra damage reduction. And it literally, it kind of makes up for his weaknesses. It really does. And I can feel it that the devs really knew exactly what they were doing. They knew you were going to have to, you know, make up for his lack of a certain bit of skills in there. That's kind of why I made that post a while ago. Asking if people had the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku The Super Saiyan 3/4 Goku? Because he's going to be like mandatory for a lot of units to feel better than what they are. It's a manhwa, not a manga? Solo leveling? Really? Crazy. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, by default, when I see an anime, I assume that it's, I assume every anime is based off of a manga. By default. I haven't really looked into solo leveling too much, so I was just enjoying the anime as it was, and I just kind of went with it. You said exactly what to say. I knew exactly. I know what Vegeta's weaknesses are, man. Don't get me wrong. I know exactly. You have to. I mean, really? You really do have to know what Vegeta's weaknesses are. You really gotta know. You just gotta know what the weaknesses are before you use them. I just want to know what Super Saiyan 3 would have done to Raditz. I mean, do we have the hero's design? So it just kind of, you know, makes his hair longer than his entire body. What's up, Rays? How you doing? Solo Leveling is a Korean comic. Got you. You have a challenge run if I'd be up for it? Once or twice? I'm afraid, Dark Link. I'm absolutely afraid. I mean, it's the whole I totally understand what everyone's saying, why it's called a manhwa and not a manga. It's different, you know, culture terms. Like, for instance, Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's not an anime. It's not an anime. It's not. It's an animation, but an anime is a Japanese animation. Avatar: The Last Airbender is not Japanese. So, but anyways, that's a whole nother topic. You got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Nice. Congrats. Yeah, manga is a term for Japanese comics specifically. Yep. It is definitely an anime-inspired cartoon. Yeah. But it's not a Japanese animation, so therefore it's not quote-unquote an anime. Yeah, it's. I mean, technically all animes are cartoons. All cartoons are animations. You know, whatever way you want to dice it. Yeah, no matter what, at the end of the day, it's all just animation, man. It's all animation. That was part of why. That's part of why Funimation was called Funimation. Fun animation. Get it? Funimation. Animation is fun. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Avatar: Last Airbender is your favorite show? Nah, that's not a bad show, though. No, not at all. I love the Avatar TV series. It's great. I just hate that when I say Avatar to a random person that I've never met before or don't know, and I say Avatar, a lot of the time they think of the freaking movie. I'm like, no, man. No. I ain't talking about the freaking movie with the blue people. This ain't blue ba-da-dee-da-ba die. Alright. I am a little bit worried. A little bit. But I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. Famous last words. Absolutely famous last words. Teen Titans to a lesser I mean, I assume you mean the original Teen Titans and not Teen Titans Go. I'm just sad that I think it was finally pulled. I think it was pulled from HBO or wherever they had it. All right, let's see if we can tank here. I think we should be fine with this set of characters so long as we can dodge. Gohan will be fine. They removed it from Max. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they removed Teen Titans. They removed Teenage Robot Girl. They removed Static Shock, if anyone's seen that. What else did they remove? I'm trying to remember. They removed a whole bunch of older cartoons. It's really unfortunate. I would have stopped it too after that, but there's a lot of stuff on there I watch already, so. AGL 1718 tech, probably the easiest what you think. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? I'm not sure on the EZAs. I'd have to go take a look at what we have up for order, but there's quite a bit of Cell Saga stuff, or Android Saga specifically, that could be EZAing or Super EZAing. There's still a lot of stuff. Talking about Super got taken off Hulu? Ain't paying for sure that takes away my favorite shows? Yeah, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Yeah, I knew we would be safe. I knew we were safe. Yeah, I knew we were safe. Oh! Monkey versus monkey! Oh yeah, they definitely just made Teen Titans Go into straight up a comedy. I have not watched it. I tried to start it, and I've seen a couple random bits in here and there, you know, memes and so forth. But it's just, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I want. So, Angry Monkey versus Angry Monkey. This is how Frieza envisions Goku and Vegeta at all points of time. Like literally at all points of time. This is how he sees them. Sean, if the theme is artificial life form, you pick Super 17? I could see it happening. I could see the theme being artificial life form, but I don't think I could see the theme of I don't think I could see Super 17 EZAing. I know it's about time for him to EZA, but honestly, I want the Super EZA for the AGL one before the EZA for the LR. Sorry if I stuttered my words there. You know what's funny, Joe? Teen Titans Go is over a decade old. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. What's up, Scythe? How you doing, man? High definition monkey versus low definition monkey. Like 1080p versus... Oh, no. It's like 480 versus 1080p. We don't know what it's going to be just yet, Sean. I wouldn't place any bets just yet. I would just assume it's Cell. That's all I would assume. Like, first and foremost, that's the only thing I would assume moving forward at the moment, is that it's just going to be Cell. I wouldn't say if it's perfect or imperfect, or it could be a new transforming one. It could be a lot of things. I think we have too many perfect cells, and I think we just need another transforming cell. I think that's what we need. I think we need another one. But I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like that, you know? The naming of this cell is actually going to be needing... It's hard to find a cell that's perfectly named puns intended right there, by the way, because we just have so many cells that are going to Easy A or Super Easy A, and any new cell, like, there's no perfect name choice, you know? Which form is the perfect form to choose for the game? Because no matter what, it means he's not going to link up with one or the other of the other cells in the game, so... Intensifying fights was super easy. Oh yeah, I was done and over with that in like 5 minutes. You could literally do that on your first run naturally. Yeah, I'm probably going to... I'm not going to skip Cell, but I'm probably not going to actually really devote anything to him. I'm sure he's going to be semi-ly good, but there's just too much around the corner to think about. And I'll be real, my hype for Dokkan has really died out after 10th because of the meta shift. And I know for a fact that we're about to get in some crazy freaking level of crap. You know, we're going into a new meta that has everything getting outclassed. So we really do need to be a little bit more pickier because there's going to be a lot of these units that are just not good enough. AGL Transforming Cell could definitely get his Easy A. It's really about bloody time. It really is. We can expect a random LR for part 2, but related to the theme of part 1, probably. Meanwhile, the Dragon Ball missions on Red Zone still got you vexed? How come? I'm going to try and skip until Worldwide because, yikes, the new ceiling is absurd. And that's my point right there, Dark Link, is, yeah, the ceiling is very high. Yeah. That's a whole conversation. Maybe? Maybe? If it is, my wallet's gonna suffer a little. All of my Dragon Stones will be gone. You're still beating events with old units except that 50 phase fight? That 50 phase fight is ridiculous. If Cell AGL having Easy A means Goku STR, I pray for that. I mean, as long as they're good Easy A's, yeah. As long as they're good Easy A's. I mean, what androids do we really even have? I mean, that's something to think about is, you know, like, do we even have any... Like, I'm not really sure we have anything of androids that are really quote-unquote top tier right now. I mean, do we? Like, what's the most top tier, like, name 5 top tier android units right now? We have none, he said. He said we have none. Aider! Aider is top tier. Bro's got like 80% damage reduction. You know, after turn 5 and getting hit. But still. Got to face 47 and Goku got you. Gotcha. That's unfortunate, Scythe. You're disappointed that the 200% leads after Easy A only give +1 key. Yeah, they really need to change that, because that was stupid. Like, that was actually ridiculous what they did. It was actually ridiculous that they did that. Tech Cell and that's it, pretty much. And even Tech Cell is a little bit of a, you know, it's kind of a stretch. Because it really, like, he doesn't really have a team. He's really stupidly orb dependent. So I mean, he doesn't link well with any team that you can really put him onto. So I mean, you can say Tech Super Easy A Cell is good, but he's only good if you can make him good. What's up, Trunks? How you doing?
Trying not to sneeze.
Ugh. They should have went with 210 leads. They really should have. Yeah, they really should have went with 210s. It's at this point, the whole shift into 220, 250 really is what stopped me from continuing the team suggestions. Because everyone keeps asking, what teams can I make? Can I flop around all these teams? And I keep looking at other people's team suggestions. I'm like, dude, not everyone's going to be able to make these teams. And a lot of the suggestions I'm seeing for a lot of these teams are just like not good. We have such a wide variety of these different types of fights, and just because you can make a quote unquote team doesn't mean it's a team. I mean, if you go look at leaderboards for all these fights, they're all going to be the same bloody teams. Like nobody's running any other teams because most teams can't run through this difficult level of content. So that's why I'm not bothering with team suggestions. I don't want to suggest a team, because if I suggest a team to you, I want to make sure it's actually going to be a good team. I don't want to suggest something that I think is going to be crap. You know, I don't want to mislead people. That's the one thing I don't like to do. I don't want to mislead y'all. Clickbait is fun, but straight up misleading, no, I can't do that. Yo, this music with Glorio's active is crazy. The power creep for after 10th, yeah, similar to 7th and yep. I said it before. I said it like, I don't know how many, I don't know when it happened. I think it was like after the first set of banners that dropped. I think I made a post on YouTube saying that the power creep that we got, the level of content difficulty was very reminiscent of the Red Zone Broly days. And I think a lot of people probably thought, nah, that's probably just exaggerating. I wasn't exaggerating. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that it's reminiscent, but I was probably not exaggerating enough. Like I was underestimating how similar it was, if not worse. Like the power creep really did. And I think the only reason it's not like really destroyed the community kind of like it did before, like back during the 7th, people were thrown off. It was really bad. It was really, really bad how much they just dunked like the entire box. But I think it's only because we have such a wide array of different content that we can go and do now, that people didn't really feel phased by it, or at least the more casual players. And the fact that, you know, if you pop this freaking Tech Vegito even as a friend, a lot of teams you can pretty much just rock with Tech Vegito friend and he could potentially just carry you. I mean, honestly. I mean, really. He could really just kind of carry you. So I definitely feel it on why people haven't really felt it yet, but we'll see how it goes after Golden Week and Tanabata and worldwide download. That's when we're really gonna see the real shift up, because it could get much worse. It could get a lot worse. It could get a lot worse. This and 7th anniversary are the two moments where Power Creep just said, "Hold my beer." Said, "Hold my beer." Hey, we got it done. Nice. Part 2 done. Yeah, I really like this team. This team is super fun. Super enjoyable team to be running. Yeah, if you don't have a Cheeto, it would be rough. It really would be. It's not fun, Lightspeed. Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of this stuff is just not fun. I've had actually a lot more trouble with the battle hardened formidable foes than I have with a lot of the stuff. Like this level of this crap was crazy. This crap was crazy. 6 fused fighters. We should be able to do 6 fused fighters, right? That shouldn't be a problem. You would think. I can't use the team that I want to use, but you were right. As soon as content got long, Beast can get caught, and yeah, Beast Gohan was always meant for shorter term content. He was never meant for long term. Yeah. Yeah, you can't use Beast in these longer fights. Not really. I mean, you can, you know, if you have enough power behind him to really burst through it. But these longer fights, yeah, you gotta be careful. And that's the hard thing right there, Scythe, that exact quote. Every unit isn't made for every fight. You have any idea how difficult it is to answer the question, even just as in general, not even just as a content creator, but just when somebody asks, what team can I make? I'm like, bro, for what? Are you talking about Festival? Are you talking about Battle Hardened Foes? Are you talking about Blue Zone? Are you talking about Red Zone? Are you talking about Burst Mode? Are you talking about World Tournament? Like, you got to be more specific, my guy. Like, there is no way you could just make a quote-unquote generic team anymore. For some of like the easier fights, yeah, you can just make a fun team with high-level units. I mean, I was rocking my Glorio right there. I just went into those anniversary battles, and I had fun. I was just having fun cleaning up. But for the hard fights, when someone asks, what's the best team? Like, bro... The best team is the most generic team, and I'm just so sick of it. Like, hold on a sec. You know what I'm sick of seeing? And no offense to Baba Yaga or Cookie or anyone that's on my friends list, but I'm just I'm already sick and tired of seeing Gogeta and Vegito. I am already sick and tired of seeing them on every freaking clear data. I'm so sick and tired of it, and every time I see people struggling and whatnot, and then I see a content creator pop up the video. It's just like, yeah, I did it with Vegito and Gogeta. No kidding. No kidding, man. No way. You totally didn't just beat one of the hardest fights with the best units in the bloody game. You don't say. like the new hype 10th anniversary units. Gosh, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of the most hyped up units that has released? Like, why didn't I think of that? Like, I'm just like, man. Ugh. You sent your challenge run on Discord? Alright, I'll go take a look. Want me to put your Diamovich? No, not right now. Hold on. Let's see what Dark Link threw up there. Hold on a sec. Challenge run, Dark Link. Nell already on top of it. Super Saiyan Trio. No. Hold up. Man cooked. Hold on. For what stage? Red Zone Universe Survival Saga. I hate the Survival Saga. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, hold on. The man might have cooked something. He might have cooked. Was that for Vegeta or Goku? Goku Red Zone. Okay. So, what do we need here? So we got Physical Super Saiyan Trio. Kamehameha. Angry Monkey Man. Old God. Angry Screaming Child. Aura. Okay. So this is the team, huh? I'm assuming that the challenge is no items. Oh, I can use items. You're aware this stage is annoying? The only thing I want is a bean. That's all I need. Just give me that bean. Just give me that bean, man. That bean is the difference between me having a bad day. That bean, it could be the literal difference between me just having a bad day. What's up, Rogue? How you doing, man? All right. So what do we start off here? So both of the Super Saiyan trios on the other phase. That's unfortunate. I'm not familiar with this team. Okay, random rant here. I hate this Gohan right here. I hate that they just pop up all of this malarkey on the screen. I hate that all of this malarkey just pops up every time. You go to any other unit, and all the info's right there. You can click on the details. Cool. Done and done. It's all right there. It's easy to see. It's all compact. It's all fine. Go over here. It's all nice and compact. It's fine. You go over to freaking Kamehameha Gohan, and he unleashes a scroll of freaking crap to read. They just unleash a whole scroll. I'm just... like, show me a unit that actually makes you scroll right here, other than this Gohan. Because, like, there's just too much random crap on the screen right here. I hate it. Anyways, sorry. Tell me, what else do we have? Most leader units suck now? I mean, that's why I've been using Glorio. I really like using Glorio as a leader because he gives you the extra ki. He gives you the extra support. He's like a really high, he's like what, 80% chance to dodge in slot 3. He's a perfect slot 3 unit. And it gives me an easy controlled team to be like, okay, these are the rotations. The only problem I have with him is that he makes it so it's almost impossible to really divert from that kind of rotation. Like if you're running double Glorio, you are kind of stuck to how that's going. So if you go into a phase where there's slot locking and Glorio isn't ironically locked to slot 3, then you're probably SOL. So yeah, there's not that many crazy leaders. It's just 220 leads. That's it. You really want to have your 200 or 220 leads. 170, you are suffering. Which apparently Dark Link likes to suffer. Suffering. Fear is good. Pain. Lots of pain. Pain is good. That's what Dark Link said. How am I doing, Rogue? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. How are you doing, man? I'm actually gonna keep. I'm gonna keep this trio on team. Or duo. I'm gonna keep this duo on rotation for right now. Just for right now. Going in with the same team scythe? Nice. Yeah, this Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku, probably my favorite, one of my favorite units out of the 10th anniversary. Ironically, like, I was really enjoying the crap out of Vegito and Gogeta. And I'll be honest, I like the Gogeta unit more, just because I like the animations a little bit more. And if you know me, you know I'm more of a Vegito stan. You know I kind of gravitate towards Vegito more than Gogeta. So when I tell you I like the Gogeta unit more than Vegito, it's not biased. It's just I just kind of like the unit better. Which is ironic because the freaking Goku, the Goku freaking is a dodge or die Slaw 1 unit, which should be the complete opposite of how I should be enjoying a unit. So, because Dodge does not like me. Jinx, my boy! Thank you. Jinx has given us 5 memberships. Appreciate you, dude. Call me Am, Garrett, Resultima, Clutchman, and Pro 100 YT. You just got some memberships. Compliments of Jinx. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. W, man. Also has a rainbow star himself. Dude's been a tea time enthusiast for 15 months. Happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan, dude. I honestly forgot that was a thing. It's not really my culture, but I hope you've been enjoying it. How you been doing, Gen X? Knew that was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. It's fine. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Gen X. That was awesome, dude. If you're new to being a member, go ahead and make sure you you spam some emotes. We have quite the set of emotes. Doing great, Gen X? That's good, man. Anyone see the new Daredevil episodes yet? No, I have not. I don't even think I didn't even finish the Daredevil Netflix show. I haven't even finished it. The original run, anyways. I think I got like halfway through. I was at some point I was like waiting for the next season to drop, and then I just kind of dropped the show. Was it really good, Trunks? Born Again is absolute fire. Dang, nice. Born Again! I'm just... Oh my gosh, I've been playing too much Marvel Rivals. I've been playing too much friggin' Marvel Rivals. You said Born Again, and all I heard was a Marvel Rivals ult going off. And I'm like, oh lord. Cheaper town hall. Freaking Iron Fist. I always heard it as cheaper town home. That's how I always hear it. Every time it goes off, JIDX, I just hear cheaper town home. But I could definitely hear the hall too. Adam Warlock players, right? I'll be real, Adam Warlock does not have that great of an ult. I mean, it is a good ult to revive, but if you don't do it at a good moment, like an actually calculated moment, it's just free kills for the enemy team. It really is. It's just free kills. You gotta watch it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Probably gonna die. If I'm healing, I'm Loki. There you go. Loki main rise up, man. I'll be real, I don't really like the President Loki, but I think it's a good skin because his horns are huge, so they're just like super easy to see. But on the presidential Loki skin, they're like super tiny. So it makes him a lot more, a lot less of a target, you know? If you're using that skin, he's a lot less of a target. Waiting for Ghost Rider and Blade to get released in the game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, Blade is going to be cool. Ghost Rider is going to be awesome. I'm assuming both of them would probably just be straight up DPS units, though. Like, we need a different tank. I'm afraid the Thing is probably going to get nerfed. The Thing is probably going to get nerfed at some point. I'm kind of curious about Blade, though, because I feel like Blade could just be a better, like, a better assassin character than, say, probably better than Psylocke or Black Panther. Like, I feel like Blade could easily just replace those two characters overall. Like, Psylocke already kind of dropped off, but you gotta play Marvel Rivals at some point. I mean, it's a good random bit of fun. It's a good hero shooter. I enjoy it. If Rogue is still here, I'm assuming that's why he dropped by. He was like, hey, do you want to play some? But we're doing Dokkan right now, so. Can't wait for the next episodes, Trunks? Gotcha. That's just another thing to add to the list to watch. Just another dang thing. I don't want to waste all of these orbs. I need to save some for when we lose the monkey form. Yeah, they just released a new skin for Venom in Marvel Rivals. Gave him the classic Marvel vs. Capcom 2 orange skin. So now you can legitimately, I think it's super cool. Like, you could legitimately have a match where somebody has a blue Venom skin and an orange Venom skin, and it'd be, yeah. If you played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you get the vibes. Get the vibes. But now, like moving forward, if I see a Venom that doesn't have the blue and orange or the orange skin, then I'm just like, nah, he's not a real one. He's not a real one. If you know, you know, exactly. Twerking Venom. That meme is so crazy, Rogue. That meme is so crazy. I don't think that's the first time they've done that meme either. I hope they do a collaboration with Capcom. That'd be insane. Do you have any idea how much money that would make? Never mind, it would make a ton of money. Especially with how they design their characters. Ooh. Can y'all imagine? Cammy? Ooh. Cammy and Chun-Li in Marvel Rival style? I thought that was just a meme, Rogue. I didn't think that was official. We're gonna try and go one more run. You know, I'm trying to decide. Do I? No. We'll wait one more run. I want to wait one more turn. One more time. Once these guys come back, then I'll transform them into Gogeta. Yeah, once they come back, then I'll transform them into Gogeta. Dante and Virgil in Marvel Rivals would actually be insane. At least for skins. Like, give me a Dante and Virgil skin for Blade. I think that'd be cool. Mega Man in Marvel Rivals. I think that'd be funny. I don't know how good a Mega Man would be in Marvel Rivals. It would need to be X. It would need to be Mega Man X though. It would have to be Mega Man X specifically. Okay, so now we have the double rotation going off with double support. There's a whole crap ton of defensive support going on here. We got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Super Saiyan 3 Trio. So double 77% support as long as we actually have proper units on rotation. And as long as the physical trio gets at least 9 key spheres, at least 9, we should be fine-ish moving forward, though I'm going to be a little bit worried. That's what you were trying to do with the team? Yeah. Super Saiyan Trio can still be good. The issue with them is, like, getting the right amount of key. You can't just throw them, like, 2 or 3 key spheres. You can't do it, man. Because literally their entire defense is hinging on that extra defense buff from getting every 3 key spheres, I think it is. I think it's every 3 key spheres specifically. Or was it every 4? You're trying to find a way to slot Glorio as well. On this team, I don't think you can do it. But yeah, if you can just have so much crap tons of off-turn support, you could make up for the leader skill. You can do it. It is possible. Yeah, like right now, we only have 8 keys. We can only get 8 key spheres for the trio. I'm not too worried about Kefla specifically. But yeah, literally the dude's defense entirely hinges on this right here. The defense plus 30 for every 3 key spheres. It's his entire defense is just completely leaning on this. It really is. And I don't think people really felt it as much. I don't think people felt it as badly as they do now. I don't think people... I don't think you... before the 10th anniversary, people really didn't understand just how much, like, defense he really had. Like, I even remember a couple of, like, Halvard and Luke and some people calculating defense on the regular. They were really struggling to figure out how his defense worked when he first released. And now, in this meta, when you have to get at least 6 to 9, preferably 9 at least on the key spheres to get that defense up, you can feel where he's lacking, and it's in those key spheres. He is very orb reliant. That is the chi to victory? Yes, it is. It is the key to victory. You were 100% right, Rogue. Puns and all. You're link leveling now? What you link leveling, man? Question. Alexander, how you doing, by the way? What do you think they're going to announce the EZAs? When do you think they're going to announce the EZAs for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units? They're not. I'm pretty confident that we're not going to get the EZAs. I'm pretty confident we're not going to. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, if they announce it, it'll just be an in-game announcement in November, like Bringer said. I don't think they can advertise it. That's the thing. I think they can do it, like they can just launch it, but I don't think they can advertise it because the IP is gone. Or maybe that does give them the ability to do it. I'm not really sure the legality behind it, but they don't have the IPs. The hero's IP is gone. So no. You see, and this is why we brought the bean. This is why we brought the bean, because bro right here, as much as I love this Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he does not tank in slot 1. Just like, as much as I love the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he does not tank in slot 1. up until you get him a large amount of stacks. It's the one thing in his build video that at the time of the release, I felt completely justified on. But literally finishing off the 10th anniversary, it's the one thing in the video that I wish I could take back and change, but I can't. So I made a comment making a change to that specific point of his roll tips because the broke is not, no. He cannot go in there. And we're going to waste all these key spheres. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. We wasted all those key spheres right there. That's fine. We at least still got 7 right here. We still at least got the 7. I think the tough part that we're going to have right now is that we're not going to kill Jiren right away, and he's going to keep locking the units. So unless Jiren locks slot 3, we're going to have trouble. They could easy aid them, they just can't come back? Yeah, okay. I mean, that's still gonna suck. It's gonna be a weird... Like, I have a feeling because of that, they're not gonna make the easy A's good. Like, they're just gonna be easy A to easy A, and they're just gonna be for free stones, basically. That's the thing that's gonna suck about the heroes easy A'ing, if they do it that way. It's just gonna be really underwhelming. Super underwhelming. Topo is always hell to deal with. I hate the mustache man. The mustache man kills me. You can ask Celtic Link that. Celtic Link was having that exact same issue last night. Huh. Oh, so you're approaching me. So you're approaching me, Celtic. You're approaching me, Jiren. You're approaching me. That's fine. Tech Gogeta is still so good. Tech Gogeta is still so good, man. Dude's definitely one of the better aging units. Yeah, no, I doubt they'll return when they easy A2 Bringer. I highly doubt it. I don't even think they're going to release a banner. I don't think they will. If they do, then great. That'll be awesome. But, I mean, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. We won't really know until November, so I just keep expectations low with the heroes units moving forward. That's just that's the best way you could really go about it, is just have low expectations. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have said anything, but my problem, Bringer, is that because the IP basically expired as soon as it hit this year, I think what happened was they already designed the Easy A's, and it's already planned to go through at a very specific point. Like, they have a layout planned already, and they're just going to chuck it out there. So I just expect the kits to be really underwhelming. Yo, this guy is pissing me off. This guy is really, like, and we still can't get another 6 key spheres. We can't get 9. That could be pretty painful. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I have a plan. Kind of. What's up, Fesh? How you doing, man? I mean, they're not going to return. I don't think they're going to return. The easy A's, I just assume, will be underwhelming. Which is fine. It is what it is. Just got out of work. That's good. Hopefully you're enjoying the rest of your evening. Don't waste too much time on me if it helps you. No expectations required. Especially on the weekends. Always enjoy yourself on the weekends. Or at least on a day. You like hopping in? That's good. Appreciate you, man. Easy A just for good for 1 month and then bye. I just had the most devious thought, and I apologize if it comes true. What if they made a festival battle? No. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I don't want that out in the universe. Screw it. Nope. Nope. I don't even want it in the universe. Waste lots of time on the show. Okay. Okay. What happens when he gear ups the whole field again? Damage reduction 30%. 30% damage reduction. Woo! Woo! 30% damage reduction. Come on, guys, give me the power to take this guy down. I need more power. Right now. I feel like they butchered that scene, unfortunately. That's all we can get? Once again, that's all we can get? Man. All right, go on. No, I missed the last node. I hate this music, man. It's so depressing. Like, why'd they shaft him on the freaking thing? Gohan only did 45 mil, no crit? Darn. Yeah, the whole point of that rotation right there, the whole reason I floated off the physical trio is because I wanted him to get as many orbs as possible, because once you transform them, you can get them technically more than the 70%. You can get them more than the 77 support. So I was trying to get as many orbs as possible, but I couldn't do it. That was my issue right there. It was like, I just couldn't get enough orbs. It was really unfortunate. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. It's game, boys. That's game. That's game. Game over. Unless the guard absolutely changes it, I think that's game. We might barely live. We might live. Yeah, okay. I was like, if they didn't have the natural guard right there, I think we might have been literally cooked right there. It is wasted, but it is what it is. Like I said, I was trying to get as many orbs as possible so that I could probably give that int Gohan as much defense as possible. He did tank it. But I don't know how much less of defense he would have had if I didn't get the extra key spheres from throwing him into slot 3. Because this is a critical point. Literally, it's a critical point. So the amount of defense you have drastically matters. It drastically matters. I was deathly afraid that we were just going to be screwed. I mean, I'm glad Gohan clutched up, but at the same time, it's just like... We'll make it to the final phase with no beans left and rotations are thrown off and... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You freaking... A scale of 1 to 10, how screwed am I? 6.5. It's gone down to about a 4. Maybe 5. Shout out to that 50 phase monster that happens all the time for me. No. No. Definitely not Gohan. Definitely not Gohan. Really hard to tell if we can survive or not. I don't think it really matters too much. Like, I don't... The physical trio is the only one that can survive a super on this rotation. Like, could I have transformed Gohan? Yeah, sure. I could have. I'm just kind of praying that he doesn't get supered in slot 3. I'm just hoping I can remove him from the equation because otherwise he'll just be an issue. We're either not going to get supered or we're going to get supered and we're going to die. It's one of the two. One of the two. Maybe I should have standbyed Gohan. Maybe I should have. I wanted to remove him from the equation, which might end up being the straight up downfall of this. Man, that was a good game. Good try. Good try. Yeah, should have just standby'd him. Like you said. I was just trying to remove him from the equation. I just wanted to remove him from the equation. I was also like really wanting to keep that extra support. That was the other thing. It was like I really wanted to keep that extra 70% buff from the Fizz trio. Like I really didn't want to lose it. I really didn't want to lose the 70% defense buff. I really did not. Really didn't want to lose that buff. It's definitely doable. It's just freaking the locking and then the dodge canceling is just... Ugh. Ugh. I'm just waiting for Bringer to say I told you so. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for him to say it. Because I know he wants to say it. I know he wants to. I know he wants to say it. Is the locking? Yeah, it's 100%. The locking threw off our rotations. The locking completely threw off our rotations. We lost the Super Saiyan 4 Goku support. We lost the trio support at one point. So, I mean, that's what keeps this team honestly put together. Is that you want the rotation, you want the support. The only unit on this team that's not supporting to keep the team held together is honestly this guy. Like, he's the only thing that's not. I hate the auto punctuation. This is the only unit that's not supporting on this team. You have floating support here, orb changing. You got orb changing, floating support. You got off rotational support with the friend and the leader. And then you can stand by with this guy, and he does actually support too. Which is what the one thing I discounted on, because I give this guy so much flack. I really do. I shouldn't give him flack because of that one run I had with him, but the locking is what sucks. Got you. But yeah, that Gohan is the one thing I didn't give enough credit for on this team. The family Kamehameha Gohan. Everyone else deserves the credit. That family Kamehameha Gohan, I should have just utilized his standby, but I was betting on this support right here. Which one is it? I was betting on this right here. But yeah, these two right here. So you have the ability to technically, if you get more P-spheres than the normal amount that they give, you can give allies more defense. So when you stand by with the Fizz trio, you potentially have the possibility to give them a crap ton of extra defense. And then these guys just have an absurd amount of defense in standby. So I was kind of like taking the bet that if we didn't waste all of the freaking turns of Gogeta's Scouter, we probably could have known which unit would have been best to use a standby on, or at least where to put them. I mean, Gohan was built up by that point. Like, I mean, yeah, Gohan was built up by that point. He took the normals. And honestly, he took the crit really well. He was built up by then. He was built up. Obviously, I can't tell now, because I can't look at how many attacks he did, or how many times he was hit, but he took the normals. And the crit was only at 900k. So, I mean, on a normal 220, 250 HP led team on a full LR basis, I mean, he probably would have survived, because, I mean, he would have had the extra defense, and we would have had the extra amount of HP. So, I mean, Gohan would have survived on a 220, 250 HP team. He would have survived, more than likely. I'd have to do the math for it, but I'm pretty freaking confident that he could have done it. We didn't have the extra off-turn support from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We did have the support from the Double Fizz trio, which was nice. But it wasn't it's not enough to make up for the leader skill lack. It's not enough to make up for it. Not completely anyways. So. But oh well. You didn't want to use the other units? I mean... So, I mean, all-out struggle is really what you want to make sure that you have. All-out struggle are movie heroes that fit the bill. I mean, honestly, you could have run with this guy. He gives you a revive option. That Vegeta doesn't exist. I mean, this Gohan still would have been a good option. I mean, isn't this guy? Yeah, he's on because he's on all out struggle. Is he 200 under the Super Saiyan trio? The Super Saiyan trio. Connected Hope or movie heroes? Okay, maybe he's not. Because he's not Connected Hope, right? No, he's not. That's the one thing I do not like about the physical Super Saiyan trio is that they have a terrible 200 leader skill. They really do. You forgot about LR Kaioken, your beloved? Oh, lordy. He is on the category, but he's still only 170. He's not 200 under it. I was trying to think of 200s. But there's not a lot. There is not a lot. I would prefer to have an all-out struggle. But if it's not an all-out struggle, then it would have to be a movie hero as well. Well, it wouldn't have to be. You soured on the worldwide Dokkan Fest LRs a lot? You like Imp Broly's kit, but not Imp Broly. I totally get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. I can't think of a very specific similarity, but I know exactly what you're saying, Bringer. These guys aren't Connected Hope, right? No, they're not. I mean, other than the new fusions, could have had a slot 1 here. He's not Connected Hope, of course. You're gonna head to bed? Alright, appreciate you, Dark Link. Have a good day and a good night, man. Yeah, there's several things you could probably add to the team, but... Yeah, Physical Super Saiyan Trio was one of the first leaders I really looked at when I saw the meta curve happening. I really was trying to think of, like, what teams I could potentially, like, force push together to be underneath the trio lead. And I kind of falsely assumed that you could really make up for the lack of... for the lacking defense with their support. And you can a little bit in certain areas of the game, but it's not enough because you still don't have the same amount of attack or HP, and it really is the HP too. The HP is what's really a crime. And this 200, this leader skill is just not that great in general. Because, I mean, you see this and it's all-out struggle, Super Saiyan Power, Wishes, and then, you know, 200 to movie heroes or Connected Hope, but Connected Hope sucks. Like, Connected Hope ain't much at all. Like, there's lots of Connected Hope units, but then when you're having to shove it down into Super Saiyans, There's not really many Super Saiyans you can throw onto the team. And then, what was the other one? All Out Struggle. All Out Struggle has very little going for it. Yeah, the All Out Struggle has so little going for it in this instance specifically. Ironically, he could have actually, like, now that I'm thinking about it, he could throw the Gammas onto there. He could have thrown the Gammas onto there for more off-rotational support. They just wouldn't be, because they don't have All Out Struggle, right? Or they are All Out Struggle, yeah. So you could actually have them on there, they just wouldn't be activating links. But, you know, if you go into Gamma 1, he's giving more off-rotational support right there. And everyone on the team should more than likely be Superclass allies, so... I mean, there's another unit to be throwing for off-rotational support. It's just a lot of... That's a lot of standby units to have onto the team. There's a lot. That would be a lot of... That'd be a lot of off-rotational support, not gonna lie. If you had Int Broly's kit on STR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, he'd be top 10 easily. I mean... Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be uncontrollable power, though. I think you'd run into another issue of what the category boost would be. I think that's the part that I would be worried about. What would be the equivalent to uncontrollable power with STR, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution? What would be the equivalent? Because it wouldn't be Universal Survival Saga. And it wouldn't be Universe 7. Like, I don't think they would make it that broad. Well, maybe Universal, Universe 7. I could see Universe 7 potentially. Definitely not Universal Survival Saga, though. That's the only part I'm trying to think about, Bringer. About that comment right there. Yeah, no, that'd be too strong. That'd be too strong. Giving a domain to Universal Survival Saga? That'd be too strong. That would make him top 10. I 100% believe that. Yeah, no, for sure. That'd make him too strong, though. Like, seriously. Like, Universal Survival Saga? I mean, it's not just that, though. It's his support. It's his revive. Throw the bro into slot 1. He doesn't have his natural domain. He dies. He revives. He freaking is giving 60% support while being a 220 leader. And then the other one just has that buff. He is an anniversary LR and he's super underpowered. I agree. He could be much better. And that would definitely fix the issue. That is for sure. That would definitely fix the issue. I agree. That would fix it. That would make him really good. Because, yeah, he is pretty freaking... I don't see many people wanting to use this guy. Like... Unless they give, like, a huge buff to Universal Survival Saga. Because, like, I mean, when you really think about it, who are you using for Universal Survival Saga in the current meta of the game? Like, really? I guess it's just this? These are the only units I would trust. I don't trust this Friku. Like, I don't call him Go Frieza. I call this Friku. Because Frieza's first. I don't trust Friku. I really don't. I don't trust him at all. The times that I've tried to use him off camera, oh my god, he's so infuriating. He's got me killed so many times. He's got me killed so many times. Like, I just don't feel like he's worth it. I'm just so bored of more than half of these units. I've already, even though I just got Tech UI, even though I literally just got him, I'm already bored of him because I've already used like a friend unit for literally the entire time that he's been up. I'm so bored of using him. Jiren doesn't even technically belong on this team. He's just him. Chucky, how you doing, man? we were just ranting. Bringer is having his moment with this crappy freaking Vegeta. He's trying to think about how to make him better. He was saying that if you gave this Vegeta the same kit as LR Int Broly, it would have made him a top 10 unit. Which is true. Which is true. It's sad that you had to be thinking like that. I mean, we can definitely tell that they got really lazy with those two units. We can tell. I wouldn't say you don't not need Tech UI. I think there's still plenty of fights in the game where his domain just makes it easy mode to get done. I still think there's plenty of dodge canceling points in the game where his domain just makes up for it. I really do feel like that. He's immensely weaker though after the meta shift. He's immensely weaker. You have to be very careful about using him because he truly is dodge or die now. He truly is. He can take a normal and that's it, and then you're losing too much health. You're losing so much health. He can't go in slot 1 reliably. He's your favorite unit from last year, but you don't use him much? I mean, he's still usable. You just gotta... I'm not really sure what teams you would really use him with. What's he on? Battle of Fate? No. Kamehameha? No. Transformation Boost? Maybe. Earthbred? I mean, you could throw him on Kid Goku's team. He's not even full power. He's on pure Saiyan, so he can just go on to the Fusions team for free. Other than him, yeah, those are still pretty much the only runnable ones. Universal Survival Saga feels so horrible after 10 year. Went from top 3 team to mid. Yeah, Tech UI had his run. He's not necessarily a good leader either. You don't really want 2 of him on here just because of the way his passive works. You end up hurting yourself. It's really annoying. It's literally because he loses part of his kit. It's because of this right here. Once you lose this, he just feels so much dramatically weaker that it's actually terrifying to run him. It's really terrifying to run him after those 4 turns. It is really terrifying. You think with all the updates they gave Universal Survival Saga, they'd be pretty good. I mean, let's see here. What's a team we could rock these guys on? As per usual, and I'm sorry to say, but the first thing that comes to mind about running these fools is definitely this guy right here. Why weren't they added to Earth Protecting? I mean, they're not just Earth protecting in the Universal Survival Saga, they're universe protecting at that point. Is that, like, too specific? Like, I feel like they should both be on Earth protecting heroes. It's kind of dumb that they're not. Evolution, Vegeta really got the bad side of the anniversary. He really did. Both Go-Frieza and LR Cooler from Wish. Oh god. He said he was a Wish unit. A Temu unit, or whatever that marketplace is called. Let's see here. It's Earth-saving heroes, specifically Earth. I still think it's a technicality thing. They're saving the Earth by winning the Tournament of Power. I feel like it's a loophole. I feel like it's a loophole I could argue in. I could argue the loophole in a court of law and probably still lose. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing, man? Don't knock Temu. My wife sells crocheted animals on there. Yo, that's kind of cool, though. Crocheted animals? You make turtles? You gotta make some turtles, bro. You gotta make some turtles, for real. Make some turtles. I apparently cannot spell Earth. What's a good floater? When you think of a floating unit that could go on to the Fusions teams, what's the unit that comes to mind? When you think of a floating unit that you don't care if they're on rotation, you just float that sucker off and he's perfectly fine. What unit are you thinking about running? Roshi is bad at 55%? Roshi is bad at 55%. You're surprised Fizz Golden Frieza has not been easy aid yet? His time will come. HL Kid Goku. STR Gogeta, AGL Monkey. AGL Monkeys. You just got a God, no item run in Festival Battles, ran the Tech World Tournament easy aid, Go Tanks. 0 attacks were aimed at him. You got so lucky, James. You got so lucky, my dude. Do not go for a lotto ticket, because you will not win. That was your lotto ticket. You just lost your lotto ticket for that run. I hope you know that. God dang. Holy crap sticks. In Nameku? I'd have to disagree with that one, but... STR Hercule. STR Hercule isn't the worst suggestion I've ever heard. That's actually not a terrible choice. I don't give him enough credit, in all given honesty. This is a terrible team, right? Like, this team just can't... Literally, this team cannot work, right? No, we get cooked in this stage. We get absolutely cooked. We would get cooked. Like prime rib cooked. It's just that lack of dodge. The lack of dodge hurts. Ugh, hate looking at that stage. His Kid Goku restrictions, now you'll die. There's dodge canceling on both of the Universal Survival Saga stages, right? Like, there's always a stage where you can't dodge, right? It's basically every time you fight Jiren. As soon as you get to Jiren, that's when it's just like, nah, bro, you're done. Because he just guarantees, like, hits, right? Like, it doesn't cancel out. He doesn't have a domain, per se. No, I was more just trying to think, like, is it even possible to, like, make a dodge-centric team anymore, really? Like, did they legitimately kind of kill dodge teams? Like, that's the part that's coming to my head. Nullifies allies and nullifies attacks that are guaranteed to... Okay, so he just nullifies attacks guaranteed to hit. Yeah. So, no, he would be fine. They're trying to power creep dodge. It's because Truth didn't do anything for, like, the first 2 or 3 years, for the last couple of years. I swear to Christ, I swear to Dokkan RNGesus, to Omatsu, that if I had a nickel for every single time the Truth said... Dodge is the most powerful thing in the game because you can't take damage. If I had a nickel for every single time he said that, I probably would have made more money than he does. Because, like, freaking, I swear, there was so many videos every time I watched him, is just, that's all he ever said about his dodge builds. That's all he ever said, is just, he just kept repeating the same thing like a freaking tape recorder. He just played it on the microphone every time. I was just like... He said it so many times, at this point, I'm just convinced that the devs were like, alright, that's the most strongest thing? Bet. like, I legit think that that's what happened. It's like, they were just like, alright, bet, Truth, bet. You think it's the strongest thing in the game? No, hold my beer. We're gonna have a little bit of intermission here, so I will be right back. Alrighty then, guys. We back. What'd I miss? Did I miss anything? Let's see here. The best worst dodge scene that comes to mind is Roche's team. Would the April 1st defense unit get revealed in an hour, possibly? I don't... in an hour? Is it really in an hour? Or is it like... I thought it'd be like tomorrow. I mean, if it was in an... I think it would have been already revealed. Because of daylight savings time. Either would have already been revealed. Or... it would be... an hour later than it normally would. So far, nothing has popped up on the Twitter, at least. But then again, I guess you can't really put stonks into the global Twitter. Hold on. Yep, nothing on the JP Twitter either. So, daylight savings ruins everyone's perception of time. For real. For realsies. For realsies. Too loud. A little bit better. Anyways, so I took that intermission real quick because I wanted to take a pee break. I wanted to take a pee break originally, but now I do want to. I want to talk seriously for a second here, and hold on a sec. The music is still a little bit too loud. Let me lower it just a little. That's a little bit better. Is music's probably not loud enough for some people. That's fine. What would I say my favorite tea brand is? I don't have a favorite tea brand because I'm unfortunately a degenerate that lives in America and I can't get proper good tea. So if I told you what my favorite tea brand is, it would be inaccurate because I don't have real good tea. I used to have a place where I went to for actual tea leaves and so forth. So at this point, I'm just getting random boxes of tea because the place closed down in my area and I can't find a good place to go to. I live in the Seattle area, so I'm not going to say exactly where I live, obviously. But basically, within driving distance of a weekend thing, it's just like I've lost my good tea outlet. So I couldn't tell you what my favorite tea brand is because I usually would just go for tea leaves. But there isn't any to really be grabbing right now. I'm hoping to find a place soon or to find a place to order tea leaves, but I'm not sure if that's going to change or not. Otherwise, just tea is tea, man. I like herbal teas usually, though. Usually, if herbal teas with kind of like not necessarily super bitter. I'm not much of a bitter person, which I'm learning the hard way with this chocolate I'm trying to eat that is 72% chocolate, and it is painful on the taste buds. I usually add honey to all my tea. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I lost my brain on the tea time thing. You distracted me. Congrats. So, moving forward, I'm gonna not be streaming Dokkan every single weekend. For those that are here right now, I'm probably not gonna be streaming Dokkan every single bloody weekend. I do want to diverge away from that, if that wasn't obviously clear. And if you watch my content, you know that I don't make like videos of going through runs of the game. If you want to see that kind of stuff, you can always go to like Celtic Link or Rado and places like that. So I don't want to even start doing that necessarily. I'm just gonna open this up while I'm talking. I'm just gonna open this while I'm talking, since I probably just scared off everybody. But moving forward, I'm going to try and do other stuff during streams on the weekend. And until I can get to a point where I'm comfortable and be doing multiple streams in the week, which is not right now, unfortunately. Oh, what the heck? Is it a Fusion World? Fusion World start. Oh, it's just a bonus pack. And a Fusion World Ultra Limit. I doubt it's like actual Ultra Limit, but until I get to a comfortable point where I can stream every bloody day, I do just want to stream Dragon Ball games or and so forth, or I'll go to the play-in channel where I'll just play other games like Marvel Rivals and multiplayer games, or if there's a single player game that comes out that I really want to try and go through, then I'll play on there. Let's see here. What am I getting here? I can't escape Jiren. He's literally, like, Jiren is literally just following me everywhere. Jiren is right here again. Oh, hey. I got LR Grade 8 Vegeta. Got LR Grade 8 Vegeta. But anyways. Dropping by for a bit. About to go to sleep. How are you? I'm doing okay. Hopefully you go get some sleep, Blazer. Yes, Foofy? Come here. Ugh. What you doing? You still got like 45 minutes until food time. Yeah, 45 minutes. What you doing? What you doing? Like, I just want more food. I wish I could pronounce your name, dude. Jader Ilwez Fontanelli? Fontanelli? Appreciate the comment, dude. You are great. No, you're great. Are you throwing me off? Please do not try to eat chocolate. Cats cannot have chocolate. Perfect. You're Italian? Okay. Respect. I think I would rather just call you Fontanelli. I feel like that's super easier to say. But I apologize. Anyways, thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Inhuman Deeds, let's go. I have, honestly, these little packs of cards have been sitting on my desk for literally since Christmas, and that's not a joke. Oh, hey. Here's a grade 8 baby. Maybe we'll finally get a proper baby unit pretty soon. Maybe we'll finally get one. Maybe. Doubtful. But yeah, I'm in a weird transition right now with my YouTube where I don't want to say that I'd want to quit Dokkan, because I don't. I never want to quit Dokkan. It's a drug at this point. But I am slowly getting to the point of where I'm just, I wouldn't say I'm bored. Well, I'm kind of bored. It's getting to the point where I don't have that much extra time to be staring down at my phone all the time. You know, I can dedicate time to play a game. I can dedicate time to sit down and play a game, and go through the ropes with everything. But to sit on my phone all day, or to even try to do all of everything that there is with calculating for Dokkan, it takes up a large amount of time. It's a burnout to a degree. Like, I still want to play, but the problem is like, let me go back to the other screen right here. Like, so let's say that I want to go and I want to play one of the new levels of content in the game. Universal Survival Saga. So this is just Vegeta's story. This is like one of the launch things that they gave us. This was like, what, halfway through the 10th anniversary? What's the average clear time on this? The average clear time on this is like 16, 20 minutes. Probably a casual run of this, because I have a baby, I have cat, I'm a dad, I gotta clean up, I gotta do things, I gotta edit, I gotta graphic design, you know, I got a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do all the time. And when a single event takes me 30 plus minutes, just on a normal casual run through, that means that while I'm trying to multitask doing this, it's taking me hours. It's taking me hours. And I don't even really want to talk about the nonsense that is the festival battles, but the fact that the festival battle can literally take someone up to 2 hours to get this crap done right here, it's literally, it numbs my brain. This numbs my brain. This thing right here, this numbs my brain. It's not a joke. It numbs my brain. I have literally spent half the week starting this at night, going through phases in the morning, going through phases on my break, going through phases on lunch, going through phases towards the end of my day at work, at my day job, because I don't make money on here. And I fail. I fail the run because it's really RNG heavy once you get towards the end of it. Even if you have the most busted up team on here that you can probably go through on, you can go in here with items and you can still flat out just lose because you had poor RNG. You couldn't kill the boss and the boss got down to a smidgen of health. I have several screenshots of literally a smidgen of health of an enemy not dying and I lost to the turn count. But my point is that I don't have time to sit here on a mobile game and not make any progress. So yes, could I say I'm burnt out? I'm a little burnt out. I'm a little offended that the devs thought that an app game needed a 2-hour plus long event, because it's not 2 hours for people that actually have to work for a living, go to school, have kids, you know, and just have a normal day-to-day life. Kids, sure. Kids, yeah. Children, teenagers, people without a whole buttload of responsibilities, perfectly fine. You know, that's the target audience, it's Dragonball, etc. But at the same time, they know for a dang fact that the primary audience for this game is not just that. The truth probably literally funds the paychecks of several employees. And that's not a joke. That's probably straight up true. So this game literally this mode being put onto here makes me think that they're going to keep putting out more longer term fights. And I'm just like, I can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with it all the time. I can't. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep doing it. I still am keeping up with it. But my point is, I've never wanted to stick with Dokkan. I wanted it to be part of my channel. I didn't want it to be the channel like it is right now. So, moving forward, on weekends, or during the week even, I'm going to start streaming other Dragon Ball games. I'm going to start playing other Dragon Ball games. There's going to be giveaways for games. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. But it means I have to take away time from this. So, that fight is long enough for me to platinum a whole game on PlayStation. That is so disturbingly fact that I cannot deny it whatsoever, King. Dokkan is a Game Boy game I can't put down when I'm into it. Yeah, when I'm into it, I can suck my freaking brain into there, like I hyper focus on it, you know? But I actually had a conversation with Mrs. Saiyan one day, and she actually told me, can you put the game down and pay attention to your son? And it was because I was playing one of these longer events during the 10th anniversary. This was a more recent thing. And usually, you know, red zone fights, they don't last that long. Blue zone fights, they don't last that long. I can pick that up and I can put it down and I'll know where I'm at. There's not a whole bunch load of phases. Doesn't take forever. But this battle hardened crap, the 10th anniversary battles, the festival battles, they're all longer. And they take too long and they distract me. And I'm sorry to say, but if it's distracting me that much, I don't want to touch it during the day. So that takes away a lot of time from it. Now I'm still going to make my build videos. and I'm sorry. I truly apologize. Hold on a sec. I have to apologize for a lack of build videos right here. Hold on. I don't need everyone looking at my browser history because I don't even want to look at my browser history on some of these things. I have to apologize for not having builds for these 4 characters right here. It's not that I couldn't have a build video out on all 4 of these guys like instantaneously. Like I could probably do, if I didn't stream tonight, I could have got all 4 of these knocked out. If I didn't stream tonight, I could have knocked all 4 of these build videos in a second. And by a second, I mean like literally probably an hour a piece. Because they're not complicated. Every one of these characters is the same thing. You got full additional, and then you can put in crit into Gotenks if you're gonna take him in the festival battles. Otherwise, he's just a full additional dodge unit. Roshi's trash. Goku Black's trash. Krillin isn't even an awakened unit. Like these units don't even really deserve videos. And that's the part. I was only originally going to do a video for Gotenks, and I was just gonna kind of maybe think about doing Goku Black, but these other 3 are just crap. Like they don't even need a video, in all honesty. That's just how low tier they are. Like I don't know when they made these units easy A's, but they didn't make them they didn't make them within the 10th anniversary. So what's up, Sokudo? How you doing, man? I'm just ranting and talking right now. I apologize if you came to see some crazy stuff, but yeah, I'm just ranting right now. But yeah, only for collection. Exactly, Fontanelli. Exactly, my dude. Exactly. These are straight up collection units, and that's pretty much all they are. It literally doesn't mean anything to put any type of build onto this unit. You're not going to use this unit in any serious level of content that it's going to matter. He's got win 50. Like, this is funny as heck. This is funny to me. This is hilarious. When HP is 50% or less, change all key spheres to rainbow. Fizz key spheres to rainbow, excuse me. Attack 150, 50% chance of critical hit, and all allies attack and defense plus 20% for 3 turns. Why is this only 1 time? Why? This is worthless. 1 time when your HP is 50% or less? You could hit that turn 1. This guy is so weak. You could hit this turn 1. Like, what is this trash? This is trash. Like, this needs to be like the whole time. If this wasn't only activating once and it wasn't locked behind a 50% HP point, this would be fantastic. This looks like it should be part of his kit on a normalcy. Why is he restricted this hard? Why? Because he's a world tournament unit? Are they afraid that he's going to be giving too much support to Dragon Ball Saga? Like, are they afraid Turtle School is going to be top tier? Like, what are they afraid of? Like, what were they afraid of when they made this? When they made this Jackie Chun? What were they afraid of? Why would they restrict him so heavily? What was the point? Right after 10th anniversary. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But he's worthless. There's no use in the game that Jackie Chun would be usable, other than a free-to-play event where you can only use free-to-play units, and they actually consider World Tournament units free-to-play in that category specifically. In Goku Black, I'm sorry, but what year is it? Is it 2025? I'm sorry, I thought it was 2020. I thought it was 2019 maybe, because I haven't seen a unit require all 5 typings since I don't know, AGL Rose, and like maybe Tech Vegito, Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the TUR. Like, what year is it that we have this kind of restriction for a unit? What is this crap? Like, if I made videos for this Goku Black and the Jackie Chun, like, the only thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna be sitting here dogging on them because I don't understand why they made them such crap. Like, I don't like, it's really bad. It's really bad. It is so bad to the point of where I was considering making shorts for these units because there's nothing to talk about. Like, there's literally nothing to talk about. There's no defense numbers that are going to be impressive. I don't even want to show the defense. And the defense numbers for these guys are terrible. They're terrible. Kramit, I hope everyone has a good day. Got a video game pixel spreadsheet for a client. Got to put some music on and focus on the project. Appreciate you, Kramit. I'll see you in the Discord channel. I hope you have a good day and a good night, dude. Appreciate you. Sorry, I was ranting. But yeah, like, I'll probably make shorts for like the Jackie Chan and the Goku Black, and maybe I'll make a full video for the Gotenks, maybe. But the Krillin, I'm not even gonna bother. The Krillin's not even awakened. He's not even awakened. He's not good. He's not good. You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny about this Krillin? This Krillin is literally worse in every single regard compared to this STR Krillin. This STR Krillin is better than that new Krillin, than the tech one. He's better. This free-to-play Krillin is better than the new Krillin. This free-to-play Krillin right here is better offensively, defensively, and honestly, he supports too. So, I mean, like, he's just better overall than this. Like, there's nothing here. He greatly raises attack and defense. Cool. He's supporting a little bit with World Tournament or tournament participant allies. Cool. If they're also on the World Tournament, then they actually get, you know, a support of up to 40%. And then he's got all these extra attack and defense increases if your HP is low. More than likely, this dude's going to get one shot in a very large amount of events. Like, he's just going to get one shot. Like, he's got no defense. He's nothing. This isn't a unit yet. He's literally an SSR. That's all he is. He can't awaken. He's just an SSR. He doesn't need a video. Like, even if you pulled him, there's no reason to care. There's no reason to care. He's worthless. I'm not making a video for a unit that's not even awakened. I'm not. Especially a summonable. This is a summonable one, by the way. You would have had to get lucky on Dragon Ball tickets to even have pulled him. You would have had to got lucky. I couldn't get him. That's why I don't always consider World Tournament units as free, because this Krillin is not free. He's not free. So if you get a video of Chan and Goku Black, the game disinstalled because refused to be used. I think they only deserve a community post. A video is too much effort. If you can even get the Krillin. Yeah. I mean, even a community post isn't going to do much. That's why I said just a quick short. Like, I had to... The last time I considered making a short for a unit was this sucker right here. I actually have... I don't think I have any videos of it right now, but I made, like, probably, like, 3 videos just practicing going through it. And the only reason I even made a video for this Trunks was because he's 2 units. Like, this isn't Trunks. This is Goten and Trunks. They register as they/them because they are literally 2 dudes. This was the only reason that he got a whole video, because he's technically has 2 kits to run through. That was the only reason this unit got a video. Otherwise, I was about to make a short for him because he was just free to play wear, and he still is free to play, though he could actually be good. In a very, 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 very hyper-focused area of the game, which is not anything near to what 10th Anniversary has outputted. But yeah, like, I do apologize for not having build videos for these guys. Literally, if you're here and you're wondering, go tanks, full additional, or put in the rest into crit or dodge. You have to give him full additional. He's a stacker. Jackie Chan, Goku Black, Krillin, literally just additional and dodge, or dodge and additional. Like, there's nothing else to do with these guys. And technically Roshi has a one-time crit time. He's got, like, what is it, for 1 turn he's got a 50% chance to crit, which is just stupid. Yeah, literally. High chance of performing a critical hit when your HP is 50% or less. Mind you, this also doesn't proc during a turn. Your HP already has to have been below 50% HP going into the turn rotation with him on it, in order for this to proc. So it's not going to activate mid-proc. It's not. So the only thing that's nice about him is this is all out his attack and defense 20% for 3 turns. That's off rotational support. If that was normal, if that was actually part of his kit and it was 100% of the time, and it wasn't restricted to the HP 50% or less, this would be amazing. This would be nice. This would actually be nice. But it's not. They heavily restricted this unit to the point of where there's just no point in bringing him into anything. At least nothing that I can think of. Who do you think is better, Goten and Trunks or Kid Gohan and Icarus? It's Goten and Trunks. They have more defense ability. Kid Gohan and Icarus, they can get one-tapped, unfortunately. But they're all free to play. And at the end of the day, I have to say is like, if it's a free to play unit, go into anything moving forward that you need to treat it like a free to play unit. And when it's a free to play unit and it's on your team and you're going into a serious event, you baby the crap out of it. Like if you're bringing a free to play unit onto a serious fight, you baby that unit, and that's what you're doing because you're forcing yourself to bring the unit. They are bringing down the team 100%. So you need to baby the unit. That's 100% what the Bardock is. People are giving this Bardock way too much credit. He's good free-to-play unit. He's probably one of the best, if not the best free-to-play unit. Doesn't mean he's not bringing down the team. Doesn't mean he's not bringing down the team. Are we getting a new cell, Pog? Supposedly we're getting a new... supposedly we are. Not confirmed. Only through leakers that have no official confirmation. So... we'll find out in an hour and a half or tomorrow. So just keep your eyes peeled for the Dokkan Twitter. Have I used him a long fight? Yeah, he's the reason I lost my most recent run of the festival battle. He's not God for that to me. No, he's not. His damage is decent, but I had so many times where he just additionaled twice and it wasn't even a super that it was pointless to even bring him along. His damage wasn't outputting enough. I could have brought anyone else. Like, he doesn't fill a slot. Like, can you bring him? Yes. If you don't have the other units that can replace him, yeah, you can bring him for that. But he's not a god. He's not a god. He still has to stack, just like every other stacking unit. And you can't float him because he needs that 18 key, so you have to keep him on rotation. Like I said, he has to be babied. He has to be babied, just like every free-to-play unit that you bring onto a fight. He's got to be babied. Well, that's the thing about this Bardock is like he only stacks defense on his 18 key. If he stacked defense on his 12 key, I'd have a different conversation with you. If he stacked defense on his 12 key, he would be much better. He would be infinitely better. But he doesn't. He stacks attack on his 12 key, and he stacks once every appearance of his defense. And that lack of defense stacking actually hurts him greatly in the festival battles. Is he still good in festival battles? Yeah, of course he is. That's the reason they made him the way he is, so that he could be decent in there. And will he be able to tank Tech Vegito and Gogeta? Sure. Of course he will. Of course he'll be able to, because as long as you didn't waste your active skill early on, then you could just pop this sucker and he literally could live anything? Like literally, this right here. This is the reason why everyone gives him so much stonks. This right here. This active skill is exactly why everyone gives him so much credit. And that's fantastic. That's fine. That's great. I love it. I do. But it's one turn. And there's 2 phases of the festival battle where you have to be scared for your life. There's two specific fights. And you specifically need to wait to use this on Tech Vegito, which is the very final stage. And before you hit that point, you need to protect him, which is really tough. It's really tough. It is. And the 4C's enemy super attack is 1 time, by the way. But yeah, he's good for a free-to-play unit. But please. He's still a free-to-play unit, and he's still replaceable. He's still straight up replaceable. And he really does need those equipment orbs. He really does. It's probably the best Bardock we've gotten. Actually, when I really think about it, he's probably the best Bardock we've got. Right? Like, am I wrong with that? Is he the worst, or is he the best Bardock we've gotten? He's actually the best Bardock we've ever gotten. I think the only thing that would replace him right now as the best Bardock would be literally if this guy Easy Aid randomly really soon and he just had permanent Scouter at all points of time. And had like an absurd amount of extra defense or guard and damage reduction for Rainbow Key Spheres. But this guy's not going to Easy A for a while. Like, a long while. Or at least supposedly he shouldn't. He shouldn't Easy A for at least another year or two. At least another year or two. But anyways. So I do gotta apologize that there's no build videos for these 4 units. Like I said. I just don't feel like they really deserved. I don't feel like they deserved it. Not to mention the fact that this Bardock came out literally as I was about to make the video for Go Tanks. And I just, after getting that video out and then all the other crap, like I didn't have it in me to be doing these 3. I just didn't have it in me. And Go Tanks is just like half finished right now. Like I could probably record it. I don't want to record it tonight, but I could record it tonight and I could just throw it out in the morning. But it's just, they're not really worth it. They're really not. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get a good summonable LR. I think even when the Tech Bardock came out, he was questionable even. Even the Tech Bardock was questionable when he came out. Like, he was still good because of the Scouter. The Scouter helped immensely. But you want a new Android 21 or 18 summonable unit? My man. My man. My man. I also would like a new Android 21. That won't happen, though, as the AGL one is too recent. But Ari, are you going to get off my back, literally? You see what I got to deal with here? Hold on a sec. Probably can't see her. She literally just hangs on my back all the time. This is what she does. She just sits literally behind my back in the chair. I don't even know how she's comfortable. You see this cat? You see this cat? She's just chilling down here. Ari. Buffo. Hey. You don't want to look at the camera? She's like, no. Madness. Madness. Madness, I tell you. But anyways. So, next weekend, I will be streaming a different Dragon Ball game that is not going to be Dokkan. I apologize to anybody that only follows me for Dokkan. I appreciate you watching the build videos, and hopefully I help you out. And of course, if I'm not streaming Dokkan, it doesn't mean you can't ask a Dokkan question. I'll still answer it, or I'll try to help you. But next weekend, I will be playing Dragon Ball Heroes. Yes, we'll be playing Dragon Ball Heroes. So next Saturday, whenever I can start the stream, I will be playing Dragon Ball Heroes for Steam specifically. And I'm not entirely sure as of yet how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do a giveaway for a Steam US copy, a US Steam copy code for the Dragon Ball Heroes game. If you don't know, the Dragon Ball Heroes IP is being discontinued, so the game will soon be removed from the store. They haven't released when, but they've already said that they'll be removing the DLC. So once the DLC leaves, I can promise you that the game will be removed very shortly within the year. I don't know when, but yeah. So next weekend on Saturday, that's when I'll be doing the giveaway. I haven't decided how I'm going to go about it yet, so I'll probably be making a YouTube post tonight or tomorrow about it. But yeah. So next weekend, Dragon Ball Heroes. You can see if you like it on stream. If you don't think you would enjoy that, then you don't have to enter the contest, but the game will be removed probably sometime this year from being able to purchase it. Doesn't mean you can't get a physical copy for the Nintendo Switch, but yeah. Or I could play the Nintendo Switch version. I just can't give away a copy of that. I have codes for the Steam version. US only, unfortunately. I could try to go for another region, but I'm not sure that there would be that many people that would be able to use that. So, but anyways, I think that's going to be it for the stream. I just kind of wanted to end it off on that note. Let me see if I can actually pull up. Let me show you the version of the game I'm talking about. The version of the game I'm talking about right here. I think it should pop up on here. If I move my big fat head, I just need to move my big fat head out of the way. I apologize. So this is the game we'll be playing next Saturday. It's gonna be World Mission, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. This game will be removed from the Steam and eShop probably within a few months. But yeah, I'll be giving away a couple copies of this. So US only. I apologize. It'll be US only. I don't like that it can only be US only, but that's just kind of the restrictions I have to play with. But anyways, look forward to that next weekend on Saturday. I don't know, you know, how exactly the details are going to go. Make sure you stick around for the stream because I'm going to try and tie it to either Steam or Discord or something of the form in order for you to enter the giveaway. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you all for watching, and it was a good stream. Honestly, there's some days that I don't feel like streaming, but as soon as I hit the stream button and I start talking to you guys, it's just a lot of good fun. So anyways, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday of next week, and I hope you have a good day and a good night.